So let's explore about TCP header. Now, before discussion of TCP header fields, let's explore what TCP protocol exactly is, right? So normally TCP is abbreviated for transport layer protocol, that is transmission control protocol. It is a transmission control protocol. This is transmission control protocol, and it is a part of transport layer. It is a part of transport layer. So TCP is a port that is under transport layer. Now the main function of TCP protocol is end-to-end delivery. End-to-end delivery. End-to-end delivery is the main function of TCP protocol. Right now, as we have discussed, that source port contain 16 bits here, and destination port, it contains 16 bits. So basically the port range is 2 to the power 16, that is 0 to 2 to the power 16 minus 1, that is nothing but 0 to 65,535. It is the port number range. It is the port number range, right? This is the port number range. We have derived it using TCP header, in which source port and destination port each is having 16 bits. So maximum range 0 to 65535. Now why ports are used? It is important thing. So basically port numbers are are mainly used for multiplexing and demultiplexing. For multiplexing and demultiplexing and demultiplexing, right? TCP is end-to-end protocol because of port number. Whatever data we want to send, it will go from port to port. Sender's device, sender's port, that is sender's device port, to receiver's device port. That is why it is called as end-to-end delivery. For example, each protocol is associated with some port number. Let's say if we are talk about hypertext transport protocol, then the port number associated with the function of HTTP is 80. If we talk about FTP, that is file transfer protocol, it is having port number 21. If we talk about telnet, then telnet is having port number 23. If I talk about SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol, it is having port number 25. So basically 0 to 1023, 0 to 1023, they are well-known ports. They are well-known ports. Well-known ports. Well-known ports means they use frequently, just as a normal days thing, right? They use frequently in normal computing purposes. And port range 1024 to 49159 to 49151. They are basically reserved for some special purposes. These port ranges are reserved. They are called as reserve ports. What are the range of reserve ports? 1024 to 49151 for special purposes. And port number 49152 to 65535, basically they are used for general public, right? This is source port and basically used by general public, right? So ranges are important. 0 to 123, they are well-known ports like HTTP, FTP, Telnet, SMTP, right? 1024 to 4915, they are reserved for special purposes, and 49152 to 65535 used by general public, normally as a source port part, right? Now, if we further explain about TCP, then you can just need to know that, let's say it is a client, and let's say it is any receiver. It is any receiver server, right? Or you can simply say that it is Google server. Let's say it is Google server. So let's say one device is here A, and let's say one more device is here B, and it is Google server. And let's say we are talking with the help of port number 80. That is, let's say we have searched something on our browser device A. So if I will search something, it will go to port number 80 of Google server, because we can open Google browser and we can type HTTP. So HTTP is having port number 80, right? So basically, the information, the intake of information, the intake of information will be the intake of information will be at this port. And basically this port is, let's say if port is X, then X is having value 80, because this thing will happen with the help of that particular port. So basically this mechanism is connection oriented mechanism. Connection oriented. So you know that connection oriented means three phase it is. First, connection will be established, thereafter data will be transferred, and thereafter connection will be terminated or finished. So if this is a three phase process, that is connection oriented. So TCP is a connection oriented protocol. One more thing that we have explored is TCP is connection oriented protocol. So connection oriented protocol is nothing but the protocol which have follow three phases, like establishment of network, first establishment of the link, thereafter data transfer, and then termination of the you can simply say that the connection, right? Now basically, normally for communication in such a manner, normally if we want to communicate in such a fashion, we use socket. What we use socket address. So normally socket address, if you are talking, so socket is nothing but it is a combination of your IP address plus port. So IP address contain how many bit? 32 bit. And port number contain how many bit? 16 bit. So totally 32 plus 16 is nothing but 48 bits. So your socket address consists of 48 bit, and socket address is going to be used for communication, as it will not create any confusion or ambiguity that when one process or more processes try to communicate with the particular server. Let's say this server have so many requests, so this server should not be confused that which device is try to communicating with me. That is why socket address will be used for this purpose. That is a combination of IP address, that is a unique, and port address of that particular device. So it would be very efficient. So this is how basically TCP protocol works. It is a connection oriented. And let's now explore about the TCP header fields, right?